Hello, I'm Andrew McGowan and I'm from the Archdiocese of Glasgow. I've been here in Rome studying for the priesthood for almost 4 years at the Scots College. I study at the Angelicum University. Last year I achieved the baccalaureate in sacred theology. This year I am doing a master's and I will be leaving at the end of June. Normally the programme takes 7 years to become a priest. It was 30 years ago that I was doing philosophy at the Gregorian University and I achieved a baccalaureate in philosophy at that time. Then I went on to do theology, and after a year's doing theology I decided, after praying and speaking to my spiritual director, that God was asking me to leave the seminary at that point. After leaving the seminary I pursued a career in social work, and after that I went on to become a driving instructor, and that lasted about 16 years. After about 15 years of doing driving instructing, I decided that I felt in my heart that God was calling me to re-enter the seminary to test my vocation again. So I spoke with Father John Keenan, who is now the Bishop of Paisley. He was the vocations director at the time in Glasgow, and I had known Bishop John for a long time, so in a sense that was very providential that I was able to speak to him about things that I felt were very personal. And he then encouraged me to then apply for seminary, and he spoke with Archbishop Tertullian on my behalf, and we got the ball rolling, and I then applied for seminary, and that was about 5 years ago, and about a year after that I was accepted to enter the seminary, and I was asked to come to the Scots College to resume my studies at the Angelicum University. My advice for anyone who's discerning any vocation, but particularly a vocation to the priesthood, is to remember and always say your prayers, and to get the advice of a really good spiritual director. Once you are accepted for the seminary, if that is God's will, then don't ask yourself every single day, do I want to become a priest? Does God want me to become a priest? These things will take care of themselves. Just trust in God's mercy and His guidance. But the main piece of advice that I would give anyone looking for a vocation towards the priesthood is to really strive for holiness. And it is by doing that that you will find God's voice within all the noise of your normal life. I would just like to add how really grateful I am to everyone who has supported me in my journey these 4 or 5 years. And I would like to also offer this piece of advice: to err is human, forgive divine. And if you are thinking about a vocation to the priesthood, or any form of vocation, I would really urge you to rely on God for everything, to surrender to Him, and also to ask Our Lady for her support and guidance as well. Thank you.